you're the second most, capped player, if you like, here at Madejski Stadium, playing so many times. You must have fond memories of your time as a Reading player and playing here at this stadium.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love coming back and watching the odd game. I don't get to do it as much as I'd like because obviously working now at Stevenage. So, I love playing here. It's a great place to play football, and we had so many good years here. So, it was always a great place to play football, and we had so many good times where we was winning games. So.
And if our stats are correct, 158 times you walked out the tunnel here at Madejski Stadium, which is quite remarkable, really. You must have any games in particular that stand out in your mind as ones you really enjoyed.
All the ones in the championship in the year we went up. That was an amazing season, a one-off. I'd have to say probably the first game here in the Premier League, Middlesbrough. That's the one that stands out for me. After 20 minutes, we was scratching our heads, thinking, what have we got ourselves into here? But then after that, we turned it around and we didn't look back after that. So
that game in particular was mentioned to us earlier today because of a little run that you went on that seemed to lift the crowd and really kind of got the. Is that fair? Does that seem like a correct memory as far as you're concerned?
Yeah, of course. But the team, we just needed to. Get a little bit of momentum behind us, and we managed to do that with a goal before half time, and then we managed to turn it around completely. And as a team, we was a really good unit, very close, very tight knit, especially from the season before. It was so successful. So and we took that into the Premier League, and them 2 seasons were a standout in my career, absolutely.
And rewinding then, so what was that season like? 106 points and so many of them here at Madejski Stadium, and the momentum you went on. I mean, that's got to be something like you've never experienced not many people have experienced, I guess.
No, I mean, that as I said, them 2 seasons were the standout in my career, and I've never had a season like that before or ever again. And they don't come around too often. We just felt like we was never going to get beat whenever we went out on the pitch, and it's such an amazing feeling. But you can't tell someone how you got that feeling, because if I did, I'd be a very wealthy man.
Yeah, for sure. And you obviously that kind of form you had here with Reading too, that obviously elevated you to the national stage too, which was just another amazing time in your career. You got to play on that stage as well. Yeah,
very lucky, very privileged to have played for England, but I couldn't have done it without a team. If the team didn't play well, I wouldn't have got that accolade. So it was all down to that special team we had.
You came back for a second spell too, and that's a good sign, isn't it? You were happy to come back and obviously it's always different when you come back the second time. The team's changed a little bit, you're in a different position, but hopefully you felt like coming back home to some extent when you did.
Oh, absolutely. I had no hesitation in making that decision. I know some people say don't go back, but no, that never come into my thought process, and I thoroughly enjoyed that time. Obviously it wasn't successful. We ended up going down, which was a shame, but I still enjoyed it thoroughly.
And lastly, the fact that as you mentioned earlier, you come back as often as you can do, it must be for a lot of players that we speak to, it seems like a special place. I mean, that's the sort of thing you want as a player, those memories of the clubs where you can go back and feel at home whenever you're there.
Yeah, and it's got that feel about it. There's so many people that still work here from when I was here. Obviously, I've got a connection. My dad works here, but it's always been that kind of a club, and we still, I still speak to quite a lot of lads that I played with here, and it shows, how tight-knit we was, and I think that just they generate that from everybody who works at the club. It's such a close-knit family club, and it always will be, hopefully.